Anime game news are back, and I did not expect to hear Dragon Ball FighterZ in the news cycle, but here we are. Welcome to today's Around the Bush. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Around the Bush. It is time for Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. The event that happens every year is the headliner of today's show on September 5th. 2025. Now, folks, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour happens every year, and they're obviously going to have some announcements and some competitions for all kinds of Dragon Ball games. You can see the trailer going on in the background, but Dragon Ball FighterZ is usually a part of it, only in tournament form. There's usually not a ton of announcements for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Well, this time, you can claim a spot at Evo France, and there's apparently something more coming out, and we're not sure what it is. If it's anything big or not, we don't know. We don't know. I'll take you through all the info I have, but I think Damascus put it better. It's time to put on the Team Cope shirts and hope for 10k Zenny in game, and that's all. So, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour is happening April 18, 19, 2026. A long time from now, all right? 2026, April, that's not even a real month for me yet. It's very far in the future. I've been digging through the websites and whatnot to see the information that we have. And when DBS Hype tweeted this from the official Dragon Ball website, I didn't think to go to the actual official Dragon Ball website, which has a news post about this, the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. This will be the 6th Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour. This time through the event, we will deliver content packed with the current state of Dragon Ball to people all around the world on an unprecedented scale with unprecedented content. There will be a special stage showcasing information on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Dragon Ball Supercard Game Masters, various tournaments, Supercard Future World, yada 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 yada. The latest games include Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra and Sparking Zero, but a special stage showcasing latest information on Dragon Ball FighterZ. What do you mean latest information? This game I thought was dead and buried. What is it? Maybe it is a typo for Xenoverse 2. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a typo for Xenoverse 2. Shoutouts to Waso for finding where this news actually came from. I was just going to pull the tweet, but dude actually found the source. So appreciate it, my guy. You're going to get a gift sub from that. Yeah, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, that's the news. It's coming. It's they got a date, they got a trailer, April 18 and 19, and apparently Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to have some announcements. Obviously, you can expect announcements from the other games as well. Sparking Zero will probably have more DLC to come. Gekishin Squadra will be kind of fresh. I mean, the game's coming out next week, which sounds unbelievable, but yeah, we're going to be playing Gekishin Squadra next week, which is awesome. And yeah, all the mobile games will probably be there as well. No mention at all of Dragon Ball The Breakers, which I think further reinforces the idea that maybe the game's done. Maybe the game is GG's with the last patch increasing the level cap for everyone. Yeah, maybe that's it. But in other Dragon Ball news, we did talk about Gekishin Squadra, who has been announcing the final characters. We only have one character left to announce, and over this past week, they've announced 3 of them. One of them, MVP Android 17. Dude has barriers upon barriers upon barriers. Pretty fun looking character, if I'm being honest. You know, big projectiles with the basic attacks. He shoots barriers, he charges with barriers, and his ultimate is also a barrier. Big barrier that just blows everyone away. And also protects him, apparently. Roshi's the last one, I swear. What are your predictions for the last character in Gekishin Squadra? Leave it in chat. Leave it in the comments.
You said attack type. I'm praying it's Jiren, actually.
Jiren could be. Yeah, Jiren could actually be.
Ribrianne.
Ribrianne.
Time to start working.
Hit.
I don't even want Ribrianne. I
was
just
the
want
other
something
character
weird.
announced, and Hit is interesting. He's a stealth character. His attacks are enhanced if he hits the opponent without them seeing him. So he gets buffed by simply being in bushes, and his ultimate is this. Basically, enemies become slowed. They have no vision, and Hit has incredible movement speed, and he
Domain
will destroy you.
expansion.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
happy
of
to
domain
remember that
expansion.
Hit's an assassin and not just fast punch guy. That was really cool.
Yeah, thanks for remembering he's an assassin. Kind of sick. I like the design here a lot. Let's see if the character is actually viable. And they kind of leaked ahead of time because there was a shot of Gamma 1 in the Android 17 trailer, but now they've been officially announced. Gamma 1 and 2 play as one character. That meter at the top of the health bar is the switch meter, you could say. Like when
It's
you're
the other health bar.
Yeah, it's another health bar. When one of the characters dies, it actually switches to the other. You have to kill both of them to take this character down, and they can heal back up with their ultimate, which is this, fusing both of their health bars. All of their abilities change depending on whether you have Gamma 1 or Gamma 2 on stage, and if you are doing the ultimate, all your abilities also change once again. So pretty interesting damage roll. Only one character left to announce, and by the way, I didn't pull this, but the pre-release campaign was successful, so people will get Goku Daima for free, apparently for a limited time, which is okay. Why? But yeah, for a limited time, you're just gonna get Goku Daima if you just log into the game. Yeah, and Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra coming out next week. Also next week, we have a 2XKO closed beta starting, and I call this the soft release of 2XKO, who just announced Blitzcrank, or rather, they revealed the gameplay. Character had been leaked, and so they said more details soon, and now they actually have shown the gameplay for Blitzcrank. Same day as Gekishin Squadra, and the reason why I call it a soft launch is because they plan on keeping the servers live from the moment of that closed beta until the full launch. So it's kind of a soft launch here for people that get an invite, and from the sounds of it, everyone that has access is going to have like 3 invites. So I think everyone that wants access is going to have it. So you're going to have a ton of ways to get in. If you know anyone that has it, they have 3 invites. Yeah, he's a grappler. He's got a full screen grab. He's got some shields. Andrew, you probably analyze this better than me. So, well, what you got to say about Blitz?
I hyper focused on the restand. They are not ready for the dumb resets people are going to create when you give them a restand in a fighting game. This has almost solidified my team being Braum Blitzcrank.
I hate your ass.
Prepared to eat shit.
I hate your ass. Oh my god.
Okay, why is that team?
So Blitzcrank wants one thing, and it's to literally crank it.
He's cranking it. He's cranking it.
Braum has an entire shield that he can sit behind that can't really get through. So you just kind of summon Braum, he holds a shield, you just start cranking it, and then you start mixing with Blitzcrank from wherever the heck you feel like, and do the most damage ever known to man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that sounds... This tag sense seems so cool, by the way.
This combo is so cool.
Yeah, this combo is
Their trailers have gotten so much more better. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still on the side of, like, I don't understand when this game became unpopular, when this game became a side game, quote-unquote. I guess, like, it was when they said it was going to have 10 characters, and now everyone's looking at Tokon.
No.
But, like, seriously, like, every time they put out a trailer, I'm so excited for this. It's recency bias? Oh, is that all it is? Is that all it is?
Recency bias, and also probably that Vi Super that people clowned on for way too hard. But yeah.
Okay. Well,
they announced this
2XKO,
game. A new game was announced later, so everyone wants the other game, not this one.
I see. This game still has something that none of the others do, which is you can play with friends on the same team. So
do you have friends?
Can I go into Marvel Tokon and team up with Tim against other players? I don't think so. Okay, so take that. 2XKO also next week. And from those news, let's jump into another anime. And the reason why this man is even here, Smoke, My Hero Ultra Rumble. Do we start with the game mode or Miria? Which one do you think will be... the Miria will be cleaner, right? We're going to debate about the new game mode. All right, Mirio comes out with a new quirk set. His alpha is a series of punches, and you can actually move during the series of punches, having an invisible dash, and super fast.
This alpha, so, you know, it's projectiles. You see, you get what you see here. However, the important part of this move is the fact that he moves. In this game, if you move and then go into the air, you just keep all of your speed. What this means is that people just jump, use this alpha, and they keep the entire speed of the dodge until they land. So this can clear hella gaps. I saw someone rush an Ibara from the top of parking lot to the other side of the shopping mall.
Damn, that sounds crazy. All right, that's his alpha. We're only getting started. Beta is Ora, and you're kind of invulnerable during it. He goes like half of his body goes underground. Yeah, it seems that's kind of it. Like it moves through walls, it moves through obstacles. You're punching while invulnerable. Sounds hype.
Yeah, you just do it and go. This is a very simple moveset, but it's simple in the way that you are invincible while you're attacking, and you have little cooldown. This is a tech character. The role that already reduces cooldowns.
Jesus Christ, the climbing animation is sick. Shoutouts to Ikari and chat. My goat saw Dragon Ball FighterZ in the title and had to drop by. Man, are we coping or what? Finally, we have Gamma, sheer counter. It's a counterattack. And it goes towards the character.
This is the funniest shit you can ever do in this game.
I saw this being used against me. I could just dodge it. So I don't know. Is this that good?
You see the pro with it is it'll come up here.
Okay.
But yeah, if you are in the air, you just don't dodge this. It homes in perfect. Look at this.
Woo! He moves, man.
I posted 2 clips
like
on My Hero channel.
Oh, love it.
Just 2 clips, mainly on the counter.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's pull the clips from Smoke right here. Clip number 1. What are we looking at? Outside of the circle.
Endeavor puts the bubble, counters it, and woohoo!
So basically, just counter the bubble because that's kind of guaranteed. Bubble's right there. You don't even have to time it or anything. Just boop, counter, and off you go. Second clip. Counter the Hawks. What a curve. What a curve.
And look, okay, pause.
All right. Tried. Okay. Yeah.
I want you to look at the levels. Level 1, level 1, level 1.
Okay.
Now I want you to look at the cooldown of this Gamma.
So the cooldown just comes back if the counter is hits, right? And that's one of the properties? Yeah.
And yeah, that's the chase potential. You just jump while shooting the alpha.
Yeah.
This guy can potentially outrun every character in the game, barring Ida, maybe.
I see. Nice. All right. Thanks for the clip, Smoke. How are people feeling on this guy overall? Like, feeling like he's decent?
He's fun. He's gonna be strong.
Nice.
I hear some players saying that the meta is gonna be not warp around him, but he's gonna be considering this character existing to begin with.
Right. Yes, sir.
Alongside his tuning.
Okay. You had to bring up the T word. Yeah, so with Mirio this Wednesday, the game also patched a brand new game mode where it's basically capture points. There's 3 capture points. You capture points to score points. By timeouts, the team with most points wins. It's a completely different game mode, and I was legitimately so surprised by how well every character works in this game mode and how different they play, how much they bring different strengths to the game mode itself. I did make a video on the main channel. Overall, I do think they fumbled the game mode a little bit in a few ways. I think main way is straight up, you can only party with 3 people, and they made a 6v6 mode and did nothing to change that. So, first of all, you have to play with randoms. Second of all, this game mode, even though it's a lot of fun and we would love to like run events and whatnot, it's going to be a limited mode for 20 days only, and it's not going to be in the custom matches. So you can't host events. Actually, this is something I was considering for Ultimate Burst this year, and
what I think the biggest fumble is indeed that it's not available in customs, because okay, this is not the focus of Ultra Rumble. The devs want to, so okay, don't let the rewards drop from this mode, keep it temporarily. That's understandable, you know. Maybe they don't want you to kill with a full team of 6. Maybe they just didn't have the system for it. Whatever.
Yeah, however, I understand not having the system for it, but like, there's also a lot of different ideas that you could do for like 3v3 modes. you know? It feels like it's a bit at odds with the system's not working. I don't think is a good enough excuse to not do it. It's like, okay, then don't do a 6v6 mode. There's plenty of other ideas you can do. Team deathmatch, capture the flag. Like, there's a lot of different templates over the years that could have been made. And like, if you guys haven't realized yet, me and Smoke are a bit on. There's some common ground, obviously. But we're going to be on opposite sides of the argument here, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a back and forth on how good this game mode implementation is, because I think Smoke watched the video, and there's a lot of points that I think he disagrees with, and I think it's fun to get into it on stream and just debate it out.
Yeah. Despite all the problems with the game mode, if this was available in customs, you could just preserve it forever. Just let players who want to play go at it. It doesn't drop rewards anyways, like custom matches, so whatever. Right. And you wouldn't run into a problem of having to lock me up with randoms, you know? Like, that's the single biggest failure of this implementation, is that it's not available in customs. Just like how Teams of 2 are not available in customs, just like I think free-for-all is not available in customs.
No, it's only yeah, I think I have a shot of the lobby here, actually, of the lobby being set up, and you can see the rules are there's just the 3v3s. That's it. You can set up as many teams as you want. I guess you could do 2, but like, you can't have 16 teams, you can only have 8. Right? You can do a free-for-all, but you can only do 8. You can't do 3 times 3 times 8. What's the math there?
Yeah, you can do that, but they have to get around that eventually, because they are clearly incentivizing tournaments with an official one on the way, and they clearly care about the community in a way. So keeping this mode in customs would be perfect, because Ultimate Burst, it's a major event on your side that could host this mode, for example.
Yeah, and it would be, by the way, the only event in Europe, because the events you're talking about are usually North America only.
Well, yeah, that's beside the point.
No, I'm just saying, like, I can't make it happen, which means Europe has nothing.
Flex your influence all over us. You're so famous.
I wish other creators were doing tournaments, bro. Ultimate Burst was meant to inspire other creators to do this shit. And
oh, so you want me to pity because you don't have any influence now? Come on, Globco. Wow.
What the fuck? Okay. But yeah. So what did you disagree with my takes on? I don't.
Regarding the game mode.
Yeah.
That the most important failure is that it's not available in customs. Everything else, it's a bummer. It's a shame. It could have been done better, but I think it's at the very least understandable.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't play, and even back when I was playing Ultra Rumble every day, I don't play Ultra Rumble with randoms. Every time I did, I played 2 matches and quit because I was getting pissed off, right? Ultra Rumble doesn't have voice comms. It doesn't have in-game chat. It's not like...
You're missing out on big, dude.
Right?
These people are unhinged.
So I would just like not play with randoms ever, and this game forces you to do that. I don't think that's a minor thing. Because I don't know how many people are like me on that regard. I saw some comments going, "That's a you problem. Who else has 5 friends to team up with?" You just commented something so sad, bro. But to me, that's a major problem, and I think it's a big design flaw to go 6v6 and not have the party system to do it. I think another big flaw, and maybe I should have hammered this a little bit more, is the fact that they don't let you do any progression with this game mode. To the point, like, how it's being treated as a side mode is less about the time limitation on it, and it's more about the gachification of this game doesn't work with this game mode, so we're not going to give you any rewards from it. Like, not even the tuning drops. What's the problem with the tuning drops coming in here? Does that set it off balance? Does this game is faster, so grinding would be fat? Would it break the economy? Like, it feels a lot of the missions are designed for the Battle Royale only, but a lot of them could count, you know? A lot of them could straight up count towards the weeklies and whatnot. There are many missions that you could do here because you technically are doing them, but they don't even try to implement that stuff because they're afraid of breaking their economy. And ultimately, that's been my problem with Ultra Rumble from the start. It's not the game itself. It's the stuff outside of the game, right? Once you leave the match and the currencies stop popping up and the licenses stop popping up and you gotta do character pools and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. And I'm so sick and tired of entertaining the arguments of like, but you can farm this shit. I want to play the game. I don't want to optimize the gacha, all right? And even the best of arguments, they're like, yeah, you can farm 1,800 tickets or whatever in a season, and the license is free, and yada, yada, yada. And like, okay, the pity is 2,000 tickets, and you're talking about someone that plays this game every day. By the way, there are 4 different banners that you got to hit the pity on if you are unlucky. So there's no way you're gonna do any of that. So I'm getting so tired of entertaining those arguments, which you're not doing those arguments. You're not the one doing them. But I know they're gonna come through in the comments. Okay, I mean that's maybe better if you're gonna act as like the defendant on that side of the arguments. Maybe better to talk to someone directly than like some phantom comments that I keep seeing.
Yeah, I think that the generosity of this game, as a whole, it's pretty good if you're a dedicated player. If you sit down to this game and you grind it out, anytime this game tells you to grind it, you get a lot of the content for absolutely free, if not all of it. It's pretty generous if you're dedicated. However,
you don't get all of it. Like I have to start, and I know where you're going next. I'll let you finish your thoughts. But I have to cut you off right there because you don't get all of it. You don't get, let's say you're not lucky, right? Let's say you gotta hit the pity on 2,000 tickets, which is unrealistic, but I've also like spent 10 rolls. So like, what is that? It's like 1,200 tickets and didn't get the character I wanted. So it's not that crazy. There are right now on the store 4 different quirk sets. Let's say there were only 2, because every season they're at least launching a quirk set and a character, right? They're at least launching 2 characters. So let's say you actually have the quirk sets for the other 2, right? You need 4,000 tickets for this. Per season, they're giving you 1,800. Like, how the fuck are you getting 4,000 tickets in a season, even by playing every day? Like, I think that argument kind of falls. That's a bit misguided. Okay, correct.
You say, like, oh, you see 2 banners with quirk sets right there, but what the changes between the banners is nothing. It's which quirk set is rated up. They share the exact same pool. Same with the character banner,
But what's the pity on each one of them? Isn't that different? Isn't the only way to guarantee Kurogiri to roll on the Kurogiri banner? Is it the only way to guarantee the Mirio to roll on the Mirio banner?
You can just spend 2,000 tickets here. Yeah. And if you get the Mirio quirk set, you can just go into exchange and get the Bakugo's skill set. You can get the Toga one, the Davi one.
Yeah, you just get the quirk. Okay. I'm not hearing a counterpoint. You're saying the same thing.
It's a bit misguided because you don't have to max every one. You just have to max the one you want. If you don't get what you want, then you pity for it. If you get it, you can pity for literally anything else.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But like, okay, the argument is, let's say you're unlucky and you're only getting with pity. You need to roll on every single one of them. Obviously, if you roll on this quirk set and you happen to have Kurogiri, like drop, like then you can pity on something else. You can like roll on Kurogiri's banner and you happen to get Kurogiri, then you can pity on something else. Of course you can. But like, don't you get that that's like the actual gambling side of things? That's like, you're assuming you'll get lucky before you hit that pity. And if you don't hit that pity, like, let's say you have 1,300 tickets, right? You spend them all, you don't get the pity, you don't get the roll you wanted. Guess what? The chances of you getting to 2,000 and actually getting the pity are pretty damn low if you've been spending tickets every season.
That's the other part
and now
of the
you're
argument
fucked
I wanted
because
to make.
you did 13 10 pulls, and now the banner is going to switch out, and you have 0 roll points again. You have 0 pity. because the pity does not carry over to the next banner, to the next season.
Yes,
they delete
that's the
your
other
pity.
part of the argument. Basically, the game is pretty generous if you're a dedicated player and you know what you're doing. The game is fairly generous if you're a new player because there's a lot of free content. It should be a lot more, but they still haven't fixed the fucking character gacha thing, which
Oh my god.
I'm glad
We're
that
on the
you
same
mentioned
side
it
there.
in the video
We're on the
because
same side there. Like,
you should address it at the very least.
oh
like,
my
come
god.
on.
They promised it, right? I'm not crazy. They promised they were gonna only have like 2 or 3 characters in the banners, and now it's like
Dev blog number 9.
Dev
Up
blog
to
number
4
9.
characters will be in the gacha. And they haven't updated that since Chisaki, and that's fucking weird. They haven't
Chisaki's still
even
there.
mentioned it.
And I feel like they're like traveling this gray line of like quirk sets don't count, and so we'd never have to put quirk sets on character tickets. I've seen some leaks, right, where there's gonna be a quirk set shop or of
There's
sorts.
a string of text saying spend so many hero souls to buy the skill set, which implies that you're
Hero
gonna be able
souls.
to buy the skill sets directly with the gacha currency.
Yeah, Hero Souls is good.
The currency you get from dupes.
Yeah, Hero Souls is straight up what you used to buy most free things, because like, no matter what you pull, you're gonna get a ton of dupes, and dupes give you Hero Souls. You have a ton of them. And if you just play the game, you're gonna end up having them.
We'll revisit this conversation, the skill set conversation later.
We'll see what happens with
For
this
now,
shop.
it's
if
pretty
it even
bad
happens,
implementation,
right? Yeah.
but we can revisit it later.
Right.
However,
Chisaki
what I was saying
here.
is that, you can. It's generous if you're dedicated. It's generous if you're brand new.
I disagree.
If you're in this middle ground of like, I can't dedicate all of my time to the game. I am a founder. I am a content creator, and I don't want to grind this game out because I have
who are
other
you
shit
talking
to do.
about?
I got another take about that. by the way.
Trader, you
That's
shut
all I'm
up.
saying.
You
It's
play Fighter.
crazy. Your
Chill,
gacha
chill,
system
chill,
is
chill,
in
chill.
the Hoyoverse. Just saying.
Chill. I think, like, so far, I think those are the arguments I hear the most, but I still think in these best case scenarios, the game is not that generous, Smoke. I think you're being fooled by traditional gacha tactics of giving you a bunch of fucking tickets, but never enough to guarantee shit.
The point is, if you're in this middle ground, it's fucking horrendous to play this game. It's fucking impossible.
I'm not talking about the middle ground. I'm seeing the numbers that people that are
haven't been able
dedicated
to
are
finish.
getting, and they are still not hitting the fucking pities, bro. Like,
Crazy
what
how
are
the
you talking
game's
about?
gacha systems that are really bad smoke likes like this and Uma Musume, like that's crazy.
So
I haven't booted up on Musume in a while. I
fair
cannot
enough.
read through the game.
Yeah, and
So
that's
he-
basically why I'm like getting really tired of entertaining those arguments, because even in the best case scenario, I think people are just fucking blinded by gacha numbers, and it's like, no, if you do the math, it still doesn't work out, and you're dedicating your whole fucking life to playing this game daily, and it's still not rewarding you enough for that kind of stuff. Not compared to other gachas, bro. Like, I feel like people brought up, like, I'm not gonna pay Genshin Impact numbers for a character that might be nerfed in the next... I saw this is a real comment. I'm not going to pay Genshin Impact numbers for a character that might be nerfed next patch. I hear you. Genshin Impact is a great example where you don't have to pull for characters ever to play the whole content. It's so crazy to me. But Trader wants to bring up another point, and that's why he's here. Trader, what you got?
Okay, so here's the other point. You did talk about dedicated players, and yeah, right now I'm not a dedicated player. We are like season 12 or something like that. But for the first 4, 5, 6 season, I don't know when overall dropped. I don't know which one it was. That I played until then quite dedicatedly. So
Same.
let's pull up 2-person. Me, who's always hitting the max rank, always hitting all the daily quests, all the weekly, does literally everything in the game. And by the way, I also got fooled into twice by some crystals, and still didn't have every single character versus Goku, who sometimes plays. He, like here and there plays, does the daily sometimes, rarely maybe does the weekly, maybe hits like quite high even for of a rank. That's the normal. Those are the normal players. They start playing the game, they see that there's stuff to do, but then they get tired. And all on top of that, back then I was dedicated to play and still got tired that I'm not getting everything. I got about 600 something hours PlayStation only. I played PC as well. On top of that, man, there's no cross. That wasn't cross progression. So this is my biggest problem. That
There wasn't back then,
assume,
but now there is, right?
No,
There isn't?
I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't think there is.
Since
I don't know a
crossplay
single
didn't
player-
have cross progression?
I don't know a single person that plays this game on more than 2 platforms.
I mean, I would play on PC
platform.
because of my mouse and keyboard. Like, I don't want to aim with the controller.
I could boot up PC, I guess, but yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the thing is, back then I used to be...
Okay. 420 says there's not. Okay. So
Yeah.
tentative,
I
no
used to be
cross progression.
dedicated enough, and I still got tired. I get what you're saying, that like you're getting a bit more tickets, but that was my.
I'm failing to see the conclusion though of like Trader did everything and bought crystals and I played casually and then what?
My
You both
problem
got
is that I still
tired.
didn't get everything. I still, with more than 600 hours, still wasn't even close to getting everything because I kept rolling the same shit. I kept getting hero souls or whatever the currency was, which back then you couldn't spend almost on anything. By that time, when I got about 1,000 of all, yes, I still didn't get near it. And you look at someone like Lotku, and he's not even halfway to where I am. So he got tired, I got tired, and then there's you, who spends still at least as much time as I did, if not more. You probably spend more time on the game than I used to even back then.
Back
Do you
then,
have
yeah,
everything right now?
No, yeah, I have a busted PC and I cannot play anything. I can barely run One's Justice.
Okay, but
So this is my problem
You
when
understand
I
how
stay-
copium that is. Like before your PC was busted, did you have everything?
Let me cast my mind back.
Just every character. I'm not even talking skins. Like, well, that's fuck the skins. Every
And
character.
we're not even talking about tuning, by the way. We are not even bringing
Not
that
tuning, not yeah, like another pay-to-win system that
Trying to
players say
remember
that's not
what
pay-to-win.
character was
But,
out at the time. It was
here's a character select. Or
Kurogiri.
half of a character select screen.
I had everyone but Overhaul and Kurogiri because it
That's-
came out.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Not counting skill sets because I didn't
Why not?
go for
Come
them actively.
on, bro.
Why
You
not?
don't even know. Fuck
Nerd,
off.
Why not?
Oh my god. Of course, if you pick and I have everything that I wanted. Okay, I win the argument. GG's.
So this is my problem when I said yesterday's
Right?
thing in the premium chat. I'm not gonna say the same thing what I said because I don't think it's stream friendly, but that's what I meant when I said what I said. I think I'm pretty sure half of the people who are here read what I said, and that's what I mean. By the way, that can also put on top of the gachas, but especially in this game.
Yeah, I think what's most frustrating about this is that there's a ton of like really fucked up research on gacha and how to deceive people into pulling and like getting that you're so close to your reward kind of feeling that people will just like go
Dopamine
one
hits.
more and like finally put money to the game. There's stupid sleazy tricks to trick your audience into fucking liking gacha games, right? And those are super researched. There are public PowerPoints on all of this shit. Many games have done this right, quote unquote. And for as sleazy as it is, it does result in a gacha system that is more satisfying for free-to-play players. And by having a bigger casual audience pulling, you have more small microtransactions and you have more whales spending just because of sheer popularity numbers. This game actively burns the casual player. I think that's something that even Smoke agrees
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Actively burns the casual player. I think
No. Not
it-
even actively burns. It fucks you over sideways if you're casual.
Yeah.
It's fucking ruthless.
Yeah. I think
And
even
borderline,
if you're a daily
I would
player,
say even
yeah, go for it.
inexcusable.
Yeah.
And that's something because all of the gacha systems are really fucking bad in this
Yeah.
game. Despite how generous it may or may not be, the systems are not good.
Yeah.
And I hope someone can talk to Bandai and tell them, yo, the game you're publishing, do it better, please.
This
Because
is
it's cutting off a
unfortunately
lot of-
this is unfortunately not an exclusive problem to Ultra Rumble. I think Breaker suffers from the same thing. It kind of feels like it's a Bandai problem. It's bigger than Ultra Rumble.
Doesn't Breakers have like literally no pity at all ever?
Yes.
Blue Protocol is also having similar.
Well, that's not
level of
Bandai anymore.
crap news.
It's not Bandai anymore, but yeah, Shinobi Striker, kind of similar as well. Yeah, so it feels like it's a bigger Bandai problem. We'll see how Gekishin Squadra is next week. But I think at the very least you can buy characters. You don't have to pull for characters. So you might just be able to put a set amount of money if you want a character and not just infinitely gamble for them. Yeah, there are ways of doing this that would... But ultimately, the thing that is most frustrating for me is that if you ran a better gacha, it would have better player satisfaction and it would actually have more money. Like, it's so dumb that they are burning all this goodwill while losing money in the process. Like, no one benefits from the system being like this. And that's the most frustrating part, because I would understand, oh, it's greed. It's not greed. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. And that's my rant on Ultra Rumble.
Okay, so I want to point out how in this entire video, the biking part, you basically praise it all over the video. Is the Bandai part as bad? So biking still stays on top. You're the goat.
I'm not gonna engage in this glaze. Yes, a trader to close it out.
I just want to say, only thing that I think would at least mitigate the problem is if they just let us buy the characters. There are so many good skins, so many good stuff that I would still entertain the gacha for. I would still be mad, by the way. I would still be mad, but if we could buy the characters at least, I think more people would be willing to play.
What are they feeding the people at biking, by the way? The skins are fucking fire in this game.
Yeah, I like how they look.
They're really good.
And they crank it out really quickly.
Yeah. But if you guys think this game is a cash grab, then I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, because the cash grabs, they're evolving.
Oh yeah, you wanted a bad gacha? You want a bad monetization?
Oh my god.
To always win and save everybody. I want to become the greatest.
The official My Hero Academia game on Roblox. Yep, this is official. After the official One Piece game, which was, by the way, a massive piece of shit, they're doing an official My Hero Academia game on Roblox. By the way, the One Piece game was bad by Roblox standards. Roblox players fucking hated it. They were like, oh, we're just playing the non-official stuff. Thank you very much. My Hero Academia
Also, doing a
Ultimates.
Roblox thing now is crazy. Roblox is going through some deep shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the worst time to release this. Like,
They've been on deep shit since forever, and then PlayStation was like, we'll just put it on our platform. Like, what the f... It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Anyway, thanks so much for watching Around the Bush. I don't know how many more weeks we got to this, because daycare is going great, and that means I might be streaming daily and doing these things daily instead of like a big show. We'd have a different video where we discuss Ultra Rumble and another one where we discuss fighters. I got a ton of people coming into the stream going, what's going on with fighters? And the fighters was in the title, and we spent most of this video debating Ultra Rumble. I think this stuff works better as separate videos, and hopefully I'll have the time to do that very soon. So Around the Bush might be done, but as a counterpart, there's more streams and more videos on the second channel. Hope you guys enjoy, but if you want to watch these live, make sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Glovku. Thanks for watching.